So our game is a platformer called Hank Heads Home. It's about a very tired guy named Hank and his weird psychedelic trip home. Yeah. All right. This is the first level. The theme of the game jam was waves, and how we incorporate that is that anytime you see these tuning strings, you can hit a switch, and they'll start rippling. Right, and then depending on how they ripple, you can use them to your advantage and reach platforms you couldn't reach before. Now in level 2, there's a different type of ripple as well, which we'll demonstrate with the red switch, which kind of pushes squares out and makes them oscillate. So with these two mechanics, using waves, we kind of create like a dynamic platformer. So yeah, those are the basics of the game.
You'll notice in each level, there's a piece of food he's trying to get to.
Hank is also very hungry.
When he gets to that food, he finds himself in a completely different area. This is Candyland.
Oh no!
If you die, you get sent back to where you were originally spawned at.
All right.
The music was composed by Ahmed. Sorry, was that
Ahmed? Yeah.
Ahmed.
Yeah. So yeah, let's just go through that. I was mostly responsible for the music. Elliot, you can speak for yourself.
I did all the pixel art, and I helped out with the music a little bit. Just a few tweaking things here and there.
I did the background areas and also helped with some of the programming and, trying to make menus. That didn't really work, and then I found was incompatible with our code, so...
Just say what you did.
I did most of the level designing, so I tried to make, as you progress through the game, it got more challenging. So at the beginning, it was more of a tutorial for the players, so it wouldn't be too challenging, and then it just progressively got more challenging, incorporating both the sine wave, whip, and the ripple effect. And
it's also important to mention, one of our team members, Connor Haynes, he's not here right now, but he actually came up with the initial concept of having a platformer affected by waves. So, and he did like 95% of the programming too. So, couldn't have been possible without him.
What challenges did you face?
The menu. The menu.
What challenges?
That too.
Okay,
yeah.
so the way this is set up, there's a level editor built into this game, but you can't access it unless you actually physically go to the level. So we actually had to keep beating our game to access our later levels and edit them, which was really hard because this game can get very difficult in the latter levels. So yeah, I would say that was the biggest challenge.
This is
beating our
the
game.
hardest one right here. Do you think so?
There are 10.
Needs help there, kid.
These the platforms were supposed to be a lot bigger than they ended up being, but it worked out.
The size makes difficulty.
Yeah, it only adds to it.
It adds to it. The difficulty. So you don't know exactly where you can land.
There we go.
Now he's on the moon. These are moon rocks.
Now, at this point, you might be asking the question, where does Hank live? Well, that's for your own imagination to, conjure up. We don't really have an answer. But he's heading home.
God, this was such a pain.
We're hoping that the farther out he gets, the more interested the player
He's
will
pretty
be
far out right now.
in finding out what his home actually looks like.
Go back through all of it.
When it seems hopeless, he finally finds himself at home.
All right, let's see if our level designer can beat his own game, because this is the hardest level in the game.
Got it, man. Got it.
Oh, he got it. He got it.
Here we go.
All right, sweet. And now he's home. That's his bed, and that's Hank heads home.
Thank you.